we're back, and Charles wants to make fat cooks because let me show you this weather. Let me show you this weather. Look at this. This is what it looks like outside right now. Like, it's bad. It's literally.
It's cold. It's everything you can possibly think of.
Like, seriously. So, me and Tali are back. The lighting is quite bad. But you know what? We're just gonna soldier on.
I know. We're back once more. So, we hope you're going to enjoy this with us. I'm going to be trying to make fat cakes. It's one of South Africa's delicacies.
Oh! Sorry.
Love them. My bad.
Sorry.
My bad. But yeah, like I was saying, fat cakes is part of South African delicacies. It's one of the food that we enjoy, especially during cold days. Especially during cold days.
Sorry, guys. Somebody's heavy. The lighting is this side.
Wait, this side.
This side, yeah. Can we continue?
Yeah, like we're saying, is we're going to be making fat cakes, and you're going to be learning a lot about us, who we are, what we like enjoying. Majority of the time, we like being indoors. We are indoors kind of a people. So it's one of the things that we really enjoy, being indoors, spending time together. We kind of cherish family moments. Regardless, we cherish family moments. Even though we may be watching different things, I'm not much of chick flick movies. She is, but but
what's wrong with my chick flicks?
I'm not saying anything is wrong, but I'm
actually shout out to Wednesday. If anybody is watching Wednesday, that's my favorite thing to watch. Wednesday.
Yeah. So like we're saying, is like we're indoor kind of a people. We enjoy being in the house. We love being around our daughter because
hello, Natasha.
We're trying to build an environment for our daughter, for her to be able to enjoy being around us, for her to know that she has loving parents, and for her to be able to feed in our love, to be able to feed in a peaceful home. Me, I come from a family where I was raised majority of the time by my grandfather and my grandmother and my mom. My father wasn't there too much, so I'm trying to change that for her.
Yeah, your oil.
So that she can so that she can learn to be in an environment where a dad is always there constantly, regardless of what is going on. So yeah, it's one of those things. I'm not saying I'm a perfect dad. I'm learning. Hey, this thing is not easy. It's part of the journey. And yeah, it's part of the thrill. So I'm gonna give them bongi, and yeah, like I'm saying, we are not a perfect family. If you're thinking these live videos are going to be all about showing the beauties of the house, beautiful yards, we are renting. So take it slow with us, okay? We are enjoying life, experiencing life, even though sometimes it tends to be a little bit, yeah. I'm not going to say the word hard because nothing is hard in this
He
life.
has to go do these fat cakes. Come on. See, guys, it's a very small space. These are our humble beginnings. Tally, hi. Say hi. Okay, we need to go see the fat cake thing.
So this is my dough that I made earlier. So in order for it to not stick too much into my hands, I have to always dip my hands on water. Can I do something for a minute? I need to cancel something. I need to stop something.
This is the dough. And now the oil is hot.
So we're doing it the South African way. Hey, by the way, can you please comment where are you? You can even send the flag of your country. Where are you, so that we can see where you're from. Us, we're in South Africa, so in Gauteng, Johannesburg. So yeah, please, you can write your country's name or send the flag to say, hey, this is where you are watching. So yeah, this is fat cake making. So enjoy it with me and try how to learn. Maybe you may learn. I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect chef, but we're learning, right?
Yeah, we're learning. But I like your fat cakes.
Yeah, she's busy laughing at me here. So.
What? I'm not laughing at you. I'm just saying that I do like your fat cakes. Like, I barely can make them. The last time I did, I made them by mistake.
So what I usually do is take a small portion, put it in the oil just to see how hot the oil is, because we don't want the eggs to burn. We want them to be brownish gold. So we're gonna put this into the pot. So as you can see, this small part will show us how hot the oil is. If we have to turn it down a little bit so that our fat cakes do not burn, because we don't want them to be black. We want them to be goldish brown. You're going to see the end result. I promise you. You're going to see the end result. They're going to be beautiful and goldish. So this one is just to test out the oil. Then from there, you're still with us, right? So you're still with us.
So you need to put Sally in here. She's gonna wild out.
Say hello. Say hello.
Put on shoes.
She's learning how to talk. It's one of the beautifulest things, seeing your daughter learning how to talk. Like, it's one of the most exciting things, because she's trying from every angle to communicate with me. And sometimes I feel like she's yelling, even though I don't understand baby language. But it's one of the beautifulest things.
Which is so weird.
So,
and in her mind, she thinks she's talking.
Yeah,
I think she can sense that there are people looking at her. Sally doesn't talk when people are looking at her, so it's like she can sense it.
It's the phone.
Okay, now let's go do the fat cakes.
Then you cut another small portion, and you drop. I don't like trying to make them perfectly round, so that, because I prefer to be able to perfectly cook in the inside rather than me trying to make them perfectly round. Because sometimes when you make them perfectly round, they are not perfectly cooked in the inside.
Sally? What's up?
So, like I'm saying, usually, who am I? Let me explain who am I. What are my interests? What I like doing? I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert, and I'm not saying that an introvert, like, I don't like talking to people. I enjoy talking to people. I like having conversations with people. But I like having time to myself. I like spending time alone. It's a good kind of an isolation that I like. I like hearing my thoughts. I like processing. But most importantly, I like reading. I'm a reader in most cases, and the books that I'm interested in, it's majority of those books. It's about spiritual growth, because I believe as a person you have to grow spiritually in order for you to be able to navigate some of the things that you experience in the life. Because the pressures that you experience outside, sometimes they tend to be a little bit harsh, or the reality tends to be a little bit harsh. But if you have grown yourself spiritually, you are able to navigate a lot of things, and it's a bit easier for you to be able to handle a lot of things. So video's
I think
gonna
your
go back to
pancakes are
volume.
burning. Hi guys, I think you know me. I'm Bongi, and I sometimes try out things here on YouTube. Today I'm just sitting at home, no makeup, nothing, you know. But I kid you not, this thing of doing YouTube plus having a kid plus a job is hectic. No? So I'm trying to restart this channel again, to jumpstart it again, to like at least getting us to the momentum of posting again. That's what we can say. Hence the fat cakes that we're making. But other than that, we're just normal young people trying to make it in life. I don't know how long this live will go for, because my rascal over there is misbehaving. But that doesn't that doesn't faze me. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look. Who's this Mahlakwana? Hi Mahlakwana. I think Mahlakwana left, but listen guys, we're gonna continue doing these, whether it's 0 people or 1 person watching. The reason why we're doing them actually like this is because we're trying to learn how to do YouTube stuff, and it's just so weird. It's just so weird navigating it, but I want to try. I want to try. I want to try and see if we can go back to the momentum of posting again. If we can go back to the momentum, I could try. I've never tried out lives. This is my first time doing it, like literally so much. But yeah, maybe tomorrow we might just go live to show you how the day goes for us. I don't know if I can post a lot though, because I work at a place where there's people, and this is South Africa. The Poppy Act still applies. So I don't know if that will be possible. But guys, tell me, what are you doing on your Saturday if you happen to pop up on
your
this live?
Sunday,
Oh,
it's not a Saturday.
It's a Sunday. Oh my gosh. You know why I think it's a Saturday? Because I work on a Saturday. I work, so it feels like to me, oh no, it's a Sunday, it's a Saturday today, because I work on Saturdays. So guys, right now it's pretty windy outside. Yesterday we had to go out to just do a little bit of food shopping. And yeah, try and navigate life. We are trying to look for a bigger space for us, but within the affordable range. So maybe we'll come back to that and circle back to that and show you, if you're not from South Africa, what are the different types of places that we stay at. Right now we're staying at a bachelor. It's literally small. It's 1 room. But we are trying to find a bigger place. Are you hearing this rascal over here? We're trying to find a bigger place which can fit, because somebody needs to go back to sleeping into her own court. We didn't set it up here because it's just so small. I'm hearing this person. So we're gonna try and look at that. I don't know what we can find, guys. I really don't know what we can find, because we need to find something within the price range of where we are staying. And we also don't want to move here because like it's a walkable distance. It's literally a walkable distance to work, so we don't want to move to a place that we don't understand. But say hi. If you're popping in, please say hi to us. I've never done this.
And leave a comment, possibly.
I think Jush did something. Can you come back to the screen? I think Jush did something over here.
No, she did nothing wrong. She's just playing around. So don't panic.
Okay, fine. You can go back to your dough thing that you were doing over there. But I think she did something. Leave that rice cup alone.
Yeah, like I was saying, I was still talking about myself. What are the books that I like reading? There's this one particular book that I'm reading. It's called Mind Power. I'm not sure about. Hey, love, can I have that book?
Which one?
That one that is on top there? Yes, that one. So that I can show you the cover book and the author. This book. Man, I don't want to lie. This book is one of the best book for one to read in order for one to change how you think and to learn how to think positively of yourself and how to use your thoughts in the right way. Because sometimes we tend to use our thoughts in a bad way against ourselves, like not really paying attention to the words that you use against yourself. So this book, I would recommend it for anyone to read. It's called Mind Power into the 21st Century by John Cohen, if I pronounce it right. By John Cohen. I would really recommend anyone to read it. It's one of those books that I really enjoy reading. There are other books that I'm reading, but the other ones I will keep informing you about. So the one that I'm really focusing on is this one, and also the Bible, to incorporate the Bible, because I really love growing myself spiritually and strengthening my mind and changing my thoughts. Because if I change my thoughts, I change how I observe the world, and the world becomes a little bit easier to deal with. And you know how to navigate certain things when you do that. So, what are the books that you're reading? What are the things that you are interested in? Guys, come on. I don't want to make this live all about me. If there's a book that you can recommend to me for me to read, please drop it down. Where are you watching from? You can also comment to say this is where I'm watching from. Okay? Like I say, I'm an introvert. I love my space, and sometimes it gets me trouble with my lady too.
A lot.
It does. It does get me into a lot of trouble with my lady. Because sometimes how can I say, I don't want to talk, but I talk. But not, I don't talk about anything at any time in J. So, okay, let's flip the camera and see the fat cakes. These are my fat cakes. You see how goldish they're becoming? This is how they're supposed to be looking. Goldish brown. We don't want them to be burnt. We want them to be goldish brown because they're done actually. So it's a matter of me just making the other parts look goldish. Then we'll take them out of the oil because I don't want to burn them. Like literally, I don't wanna burn them. I prefer them to be a little bit goldish. That's it, but not burnt. Yeah. Switch off the screen. Are you done changing, Heather?
Yeah.
Because I need to go back
I'm
and change.
check how to do it.
Okay. Like I was saying, what are the books you would recommend for me? What do you love? What do you like? I'm not trying to be personal into your life. Like I'm saying, we want our lives to be live. We want people to also engage with us. We don't want you just to watch. We want to engage because we're trying to build a following of people who would really be 100 with us, like 100, because right now we are being 100. That's why you're seeing everything that you see. If the house is messy, it's messy, okay? Don't say your house is messy. We're doing this step by step. We live in a small room. So, yeah. Camera shift.
Seriously? Honestly speaking, he is a bigger reader than me. I don't read a lot of books these days. I used to though, but I don't read a lot anymore. I prefer podcasts. And what I'm recently like interested in it is Candace Owens. I love the podcast, guys. Don't quote me and say I'm a conservative or what. I am South African. I know nothing. I understand nothing about their situations. Therefore, I cannot comment on their situation in America. I can only comment about the Matlanga Commission. I can only comment about the Matlanga Commission that is happening. And yeah, people, look at this one eating raw rice. Look at this one eating raw rice. What are you doing? Huh? Leave the thing alone. She's busy like mama. So as I was saying, the only thing that I'm interested in it's literally just like podcast because also that's where I get to do discussions. Guys, would you join me if we did like maybe perhaps a live where we are doing analytics on the podcast that we are watching? Another one that I recently watched, it's S and who is it? Sizwe. Sizwe Mpofu something. But he is also big on politics, like in South Africa. I think it's a good place to start when we want to educate ourselves about South African politics, let alone the history and the things that are happening right now. Because you know, you know what? Only in Cupcakes country whereby things can just be like funny at the same time, so serious that guys, we need to attend to this. Like, whoever thought that we would be laughing at the situation whereby who's this Ket Matlala got blue lights just for the sake of it? I wonder why did he even get the blue lights? Like, seriously, you get rich and the first thing you think of is getting the blue lights, the state's blue lights. Like, out of all things, seriously, I cannot. But anyways, guys, as I was saying, if you guys are interested in us analyzing the podcasts that are around in South Africa, because in South Africa, I think we have more like TikTokers, YouTubers, not a lot of podcasts, but even though they are. Another one that I saw is Own Narrative by Promise, Helen Bragg. I just keep up with those because Nabo, they have their own drama. Another person I was following for some time was Madam Speaker, and I was like, I literally have no idea what else I could like say. But on my own side, I'm commenting for myself. I stopped following some of them because like I'm trying to see if the energy is good for me. Like seriously, I'm trying to see if the energy is good for me, and if the energy is not good for me within the podcast, I just bounce because especially in the morning. No, I'm just saying that I don't want my I don't like that's the only gymnastics I can do right now. To watch if Honey is not eating raw rice like she just did right now. And to watch her if she's not going around curtain. Look at this. Look at what she's doing. Look at what she's doing. Let's go back to pancakes. Maybe the pancakes are better now. Okay, some of them are agreeable.
Do you mean some of them are agreeable?
Well, that other one is burnt.
And this one,
Yeah, but some of them are agreeable.
it's not badly burned.
Yeah. And then we still have more dough over here. I think I like fat cakes with tea now. Look at this child. Look at what I have to deal with. Tali, what are you doing? Tali? She wants to eat this raw rice over here. Leave it alone. Well, guys, I don't know if I should say I'm gonna go now. You've seen him make fat cakes. You've seen our tiny space. What more? What more can a person see over here?
But this is how they need to be looking like literally. You see how beautiful they are, and they're still hot, they're still steamy. So these are fat cakes that I make. Like I said, South Africans, we love fat cakes, especially with acha. What else? And tea and coffee.
No, not me with acha, because the last time I ate it, it almost ruined my scrubs.
So
it almost ruined my scrubs.
So yeah, but we're not going to be here for too long because this is our second live for today, and we're still introducing ourselves, and like we're saying, we're still trying to build a fan base. That's why we're not asking anyone right now to subscribe. But if you want to, you can do at your own will, right?
Yeah.
At your own will. But right now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to revamp our this YouTube, and we're also trying to revamp my Facebook pages, especially Lifted Up Ministries. That's where you'll find me be reading the Word of the Living God and preaching. So you can search it on Facebook, Lifted Up Ministries. My personal one is Charles Matlaku. Charles, Matlhaku. Matlaku. That's where you'll find me. So yeah, so we're just resurrecting our pages. We're resurrecting this YouTube page. So, and I'd like to say thank you for each and every one who really came on our live, and those that liked, and those that commented to say hi. We also appreciate your highs. So,
oh, before I forget, please, guys, tell me if you still want me to go back to doing reviews. We could do live ones, you know. But these days, I'm really hating Skim Sam, the way the script is going. But I would like us to do a live review. What do you think of that? Tell me if you want that. Just, yeah, go ahead and tell me if you like that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, comment it on the video. Comment it on the video once the video is up and loaded.
Yeah, like I said, Lifted Up Ministries. That's where you can find me in YouTube. No, not on YouTube. On Facebook, Lifted Up Ministries. Lifted Up Ministries. Personal page is Charles Matlaku. Matlhaku. To those who won't be able to pronounce the same name. If you're watching from anywhere in the world, we thank you and we appreciate you being with us, and you're still going to see a lot of us because we're still exploring this new journey. We're exploring this. We're exploring live YouTube. I don't know how it works. And this one is trying to explore it as well. But guys, please tell me if you'd like me to do live thingies, live reviews of Skim Sam and other soapies that are out there. I was watching Black in the Beauty, but I was like, that one is too risque. But tell me which ones you guys would want us to review over here, you know. So from our side is it's goodbye. See you tomorrow. Or we'll see you later. Who knows? We may see you later before we go to bed. So either way, we thank you for those. We thank each and everyone who watched. We thank each and everyone who liked. And please comment where you're watching from so that we can get to see where in this world people are watching from. As we're in South Africa, it's a beautiful country, and we are out.